Is this going to get tarmac?
I've started at my mother's house. I'm going to ride up the coast and see what a mess they've made of everything. Massive new car parks, estates, ripping all my trees out. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm going to have a look to see how the place has changed over the years as more and more houses are built and more people move in. North Sefton's population hasn't changed since the 90s, but things are moving fast now.
Take the gnarly route. Very gnarly. Bit lumpy, bit slippy.
This is Hightown Beach, where Brian and I tried to salvage that dinghy.
If you ever ride down here, be careful of the right. There's lots of steps sticking out, catch your feet on them, like that one. This is Old Car Training Camp. I think a lot of corporate people come here to fire big guns. The reason I'm coming down here is they're doing work at the end of here. It used to be a lovely sandy path down to the beach, and they seem to be tarmacking it. So obviously I'm thinking, what are they up to? It's the Merseyrail line to Southport, and there she goes. That's the Oct. Used to be all beautiful trees along there, and it was like a little hobbit hole, but they've ripped it all out, and they've started work down there. Let's go and have a look. It makes me think they're opening up this drainage, and that of course over there has got road written all over it. It's a Monday, so they might not let me past. Is this going to get tarmac?
No, I won't be getting tarmac, mate. It's like a gravel on top.
Well, it's not getting tarmac, so that feels like a plus. No, I'm acting like a right little NIMBY, but I don't want this last little bit to be taken. That goes down to the beach. I'm not on the right bike for the beach, so I'll turn into Formby. It's so random finding sheep down here. Depressing bit now. That's the school that the Southport Starper attended. You can hardly call it run down in a city school. Used to run a second-hand car showroom in McGull. Made his money on phones and built that. That was our nightclub. Sharks Hill. Falcon's Crest. Luther Vandross played there. Luther Vandross. I haven't seen a red squirrel here for 30 years. Used to feed them peanuts. Zero chance of making it up here. My goodness, I made it. What I'm going to look at is they've extended the car park at the squirrel reserve at the end of Victoria Road. I haven't seen it close up yet, but it looks a little like a Tesco car park. Oh well, there you go. Used to be a really cute sandy drive-in. I've been coming here for 40 years and I still get lost. It should be up here. There it is. It actually doesn't look that bad. They've taken a lot of the wood out to make it, but no one went there anyway. It was out of bounds. So it's probably the best place for it. But you know what this means, don't you? Vastly more people turning up. NIMBYing. Stunt rider.
Going to get a bit of a lunch in my favourite spot.
Never noticed that was abandoned. I'm sure someone will do it up eventually. I do a lot of drinking here.
£9.50. Them's tourist prices.
I don't think I've ever actually been down here. We always turn left there to go across the golf course. I'm going to go onto the dual carriageway and have a look at the new builds. Private property, dogs running loose. It's a crash gate for Wood Vale. Over there where they're building new estates, I'm going to have a look and see how it's getting on. I think the only thing that's stopping them building all the way along here is that runway has got asbestos in it. There used to be model aircraft events there and they had to ban them. I'm just going to push the bike through here because there's some lovely ramblers. And what are they all talking about? Kitchens. Don't know what's going on there. You can learn to fly here as well. There's lots of student aircraft. That's why I can't fly the drone near this bit. What do you think of my backup phone? My old Nokia N95. That was a brilliant phone. Came out before the iPhone and was 1,000 times more powerful. I understand we need houses everywhere, but it kind of feels like they're building them in the places where they'll get the most money for them. All this talk of affordable housing, no. They're picking on the places where they can charge top dollar. Why does this happen so often on these bikes? I don't think anyone will notice that, will they? Yeah, it's snapped off. Fixed. Roadside repairs. This actually is a bridleway. All the Polish workers used to walk along here to get to the strawberry picking fields on the other side. Don't seem to see them anymore. I think England's got too poor for them. I'm coming up to the dual carriageway now. I can show you the new bicycle lane. I don't know what was wrong with the old bicycle lane. They've obviously got some kind of a grant of the government. See? Bridleway. I'm pretty sure they all came to work here. Ah yes, the golf course. We'll go down and have a look at the clubhouse. Formby Hall, golf resort and spa. Is it trying to be a bit snobby? Probably. They usually do. Nice place though. Yeah, so this is the new cycle path. And as you can see, Wimpy have acquired the land. Taylor Wimpy, have you heard of that? It's going to be a lovely farm. Now it's going to be a giant estate. It'll be nice when it's finished. You can't argue, it's a damn good cycle path, but it just used to be one lane. Clearly this is next. We didn't put them up just for a tractor coming in now and then. Nice target on the door for the Iranian ballistic missiles. If it is, I think that's the jets the red arrows fly, isn't it? Ah, that's funny. Woof, Vale. There's a very popular long-term caravan site here. I'm going to have a mooch. I've never looked in there before. Seems nice enough. To be honest, it's a bit nondescript really, isn't it? Bonk standard caravans. Okay, I'm going over there. I might have a little look in the woods. There are no cycling signs here, but as you can see, everyone ignores it. So I'm just going to join in. There's people coming down here and making berms and trails. They're just going to cause trouble. I appreciate it's perfect for the job. You're only going to get the bikes banned now. I mean properly banned. No chance. No.
Just past here are some great trails we're blasting along. I'm restricted to 16 miles an hour, but it's still a good laugh.
Bikers with actual tread on their tyres.
I'm only going this quick because I've got the entire place to myself. I've got a really good view ahead.
What a gorgeous day. These are the days to remember. Very soft up there. I'm not pushing through foot deep sand.
Let's go and investigate more of Formby and Freshfield. Starting with the footballers area.
A lot of people have ended themselves here. Very sad. One of these houses is belonged to Steven Gerrard, the footballer, Scouser. I remember him. And who was he? The German guy who took over? Johann Gopp? Can't remember his name. What was his name? Jürgen something? You can tell I don't follow football. Some nice pads down here. On the Freshfield pub for a drink. I can never remember where it is. Got a funny story about the grapes. My mate from Hightown won the lottery very early on. He won about 200 grand, it was a lot of money in those days. He spent 60 of it on a Ferrari Testarossa, and we drove down here and parked it outside, and every single person inside came out to look at it. And when we walked in, they all stared at us like we were celebrities. He lived with his mum in Hightown. This is a strange building. It's actually a call centre, and that's a real thatched roof. I just don't know how that happened. Who designed it and why?
It replaced the Lighthouse 6 bar, which was named the Lighthouse because Formby used to have a lighthouse.
This is a recently built estate, Pinewoods. The biggest complaint was it always flooded here. We'll go and have a look at all the new builds down there. This is what makes me think they're going to carry on building towards the beach. It's getting closer and closer, isn't it? Okay, I didn't know this was here. Don't know if I should go down here, but why not? Let's just conk the bike here. I came in over that bridge. I wonder if I can get to it. Oh dear, AIDS. This is where you cross over the railway. I'm back to the path that isn't being tarmacked. Can't quite work out what they're doing here. It's starting to rain. Perfect timing. Look at that. Ha, a Union Jack.
I'm sure you know, but just in case you don't. This is all debris from the bombing of Liverpool in the war. Put it here to protect the dunes, but now it's all falling out onto the beach.
Just needs a quick home, new pistons. Let's go down to Crosby Bath, see if there's anyone in the sea. It actually gets like Benidorm here on a sunny weekend. Yes, we've got naked man statues on the beach. It's suddenly gone dark. Big cloud. Soft sand on these tyres, I'll be lucky.
Well, that was a great day out. I'm going to Wales with Dan this week. Thanks for watching, look after yourselves.